So Planned Parenthood has announced they're going to exit the Title X program, which is the largest federally funded family planning program, and it gives millions of women contraception access, birth control, cancer screenings, all kinds of things. And the Trump administration has now said to access that federally funded program, you have to not refer women who are pregnant to abortion providers or discuss that option with them. Rather than comply with this gag rule, Planned Parenthood says they will exit the program and lose the funding.
My administration has proposed a new rule to prohibit Title X funding from going to any clinic that performs abortions.
So Title X was established in 1970. This is before Roe v. Wade. This was about getting women access to contraception. They did a lot of research in the 1960s and found women were having more babies than they wanted. And it was lower income women typically who just didn't have the access to contraception. So Title X gave women access to condoms, talked about IUDs, the pill, even natural family planning options. And basically it helped educate women at no cost to them on how they could control their own family planning options. Richard Nixon, the Republican, said no American woman should be denied access to family planning assistance because of her economic condition. And this was in 1969, the year before Title X was passed, and sort of pushed the country onto this option. Title X serves millions of women. From 1980 to 2001, Title X prevented 20 million pregnancies. 9 million of those pregnancies would have been aborted. The idea was to give women the choices about their reproductive health, the ability to get their birth control if they couldn't afford it, but they could still stay on that medicine or have access to contraception, and at least just counseling on how these things work. For younger, low-income women, this program is incredibly influential. From 1980 to 2001, we saw 5.5 million teen pregnancies prevented. Now, with Planned Parenthood leaving the program, there will be an effort to have private funders make up for that loss, but these are the programs that help people get birth control, help people get breast cancer screenings who are lower income, who have less options. These are often uninsured women or young women who don't know they have other options. And the flip side is that the funding is going to go to other places. Typically, it goes to family pregnancy centers, family crisis pregnancy centers. They're usually faith-based. The medical community has spoken out against them repeatedly. They often are found to be pushing misinformation, and at the end of the day, their goal is to keep women to carry their pregnancies to term. It's worth saying that Title X doesn't actually pay for any abortions. It simply tells you what your options are, and that includes foster care, terminating a pregnancy, or carrying it to term, and how you actually care for an infant. Federal funding does not pay for any abortions anywhere. And this is one of the biggest misconceptions about it, but simply making a young woman or a older woman or any kind of woman aware of her options is what this gag rule is targeting.
Hey, NBC News viewers, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here, and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.